Gonna be another PvP slash strategy tip type video, and today we're going to be talking about how to combat some griefers that are trying to attack your your cargo, or if you're selling like some drug, your drug businesses and things like that. Because this week is the double money on the crate businesses. So I'm just going to show you guys some different things you should probably anyway, my daughter made me make up this character here. She wanted it to be scary looking, so she picked this out. But anyway, so I'm just going to show you guys some things you should look for, and like different tactics you should take while trying to grind out your cargo. Okay, so the first thing I would say is, if you are, don't even try me, dude, don't do it. If you are in a lobby and you're going to sell your stuff, right? What I would do is take a look around, see if somebody, like this red guy here, he's constantly killing, he's only killing one person, so I'm not too worried about it. But if he was on an oppressor going up, blowing up everything and taking it to everybody, like, I would be very, very cautious and watch out, okay? Definitely want to keep an eye on that dude. He seems to be the only one right now that's killing people, so I would kind of want to be careful. But there are a lot of tryhards that just like to fight and they don't blow up cargo. Like, they're not griefers. I have a lot of friends that are tryhards that just love to fight, but they're not griefers. They don't blow up people's stuff. So, but yeah, that's one of the things you should take a look at. Just make sure, like, there's not a lot of people, that are very, very toxic in here and they're blowing everybody up, taking it to everybody. You know what I mean? That's the first thing. Second thing, if you don't feel comfortable selling in a regular lobby, there are still ways to break the lobby. And what I mean by that is, you used to be able to press the home button, go to settings, then go over to check NAT type, test NAT type, and basically what it would do, it would kick everybody out of the lobby but you. So if you had some people that were ready to grind and help you out, and other grinders like your friends, you can invite them back and all grind together. It was really sweet. There are still ways to do it. I don't know how to do it exactly. Just Google a video or look up a video on YouTube, and there's still ways to do it. So okay, so that's the first thing. Okay, another thing, right now, somebody just activated Ghost Organization. So if you're selling your stuff and someone just went into Ghost Organization, I would definitely wait. Wait till they come out of Ghost Organization before you start selling your stuff, because you never know if they're coming after you. You know what I mean? Hopefully not, but I mean, if you see them and you just start your stuff, you start your sale mission, and then you see someone go into Ghost Organization, be ready, and tell whoever's with you, be ready, because if you get locked onto, make sure you jump out of that vehicle as soon as you hear the beep beep beep. Jump out instantly, and then go into Ghost Organization yourself. The way you go into Ghost Organization is go down to abilities and then go to Ghost Organization. It puts you off the radar for 3 minutes so you can do your thing and probably grind it out, you know what I mean? So that's the next thing. Okay, what else? Let me see. Oh yeah, so if you are going to sell in a lobby like this, I would recommend probably higher level players that have some weaponized vehicles, an Oppressor, maybe the Toreador, a Stromberg. I would say like the Vigilante or the Deluxo is good too, but the only thing about those is, if a Deluxo or a Vigilante goes up against a Toreador, it's going to get taken out easy. You know what I mean? There's going to be no contest there, because the Toreador takes like 4 or 5 missiles to blow up. So even though the Vigilante missiles are beast missiles, same thing with the Ruiner, same thing with the Deluxo, that Vigilante is probably not going to stand a chance. You know what I mean? So yeah, be careful of that. Another thing too, if you have a weaponized vehicle like an Oppressor Mark II or the Toreador, what you want to do is pull it out, get it ready before you start selling. So say for example, I have my Oppressor Mark II. I'm not going to be able to do this now because I'm calling it out now. So I have an Oppressor Mark II, right? Ooh, I called it the wrong vehicle. Hang on. Let me show you here. Okay, so I got an Oppressor Mark II. Make sure you have it out, then send it back to storage. And then, wait a couple seconds and then sell your stuff. And then if I need to, like if I'm getting locked onto and I need to jump out of my sale vehicle, you know what I mean? then you always have that vehicle at the ready, because it takes way less time to do this and call personal vehicle back in rather than go through the phone and all this nonsense. It's going to take like 30-40 seconds to do all that. You don't have that time, man. You got to get that weaponized vehicle quickly. You know what I mean? You don't have all that time to be dialing the mechanic and all that. You're going to be getting blown up and shot at and all this other shit. So keep your weaponized vehicle at the ready, man. Make sure you have it already put away and ready to be called back in anytime before you start selling your stuff. So that's definitely one thing you definitely want to do, because you don't want to be stuck out here on the side of the road having to call the mechanic. You don't have time to do that. You don't have time. So if you have some type of weaponized vehicle, make sure you have it ready to go. You know what I mean? So this way, you know, you can call that thing in as soon as possible. And like I said, don't forget the Ghost organization. And another thing too, if you see someone in a jet that is, you know, tearing everybody up, be careful of that, because if they go off the radar of Ghost organization, yeah, they might lock onto you with the missiles, but if they tear you up with those explosive cannons, they're gonna shred your cell vehicle up. They're gonna tear it up, and it's gonna basically, those explosive cannons are like each one of those is like a missile hitting the vehicle at the same time, and you see how many of those are hitting at the same time. Like, they're just gonna shred your vehicle up, dude. It's not even funny. You'll be dead, and your shit'll be blown up in like 5 seconds. Done, taken out.
Don't get my
And so that's what you gotta watch out for. A Savage too, same thing. A Savage, if someone's off the radar and a Savage, you know, they're gonna just shred you up. So be careful of that. If you see someone go into Ghost organization or off the radar, and you think that they're questionable and they've been killing everybody in the lobby, I would recommend going off the radar into Ghost instantly. Just activate Ghost organization, and it works for your whole CEO. So you know what I mean. But yeah, so let me see a couple more tips, things like that. If you are doing the crates, I don't know if you know this, you can sell from your Terabyte. If you have the computer in your arcade, you can sell from the why can't I call my Terabyte out? This is so weird. I can't even put my my Kasatka away. I can't even send it back to storage. Huh. Wonder why. I can't call anything else. And the thing is, it won't even let me. Oh, there we go. Return. There we go. That's right. I forgot to do that. My bad. Such an idiot. All right. So now I can call on my Terabyte. You can source cargo out of your Terabyte, your arcade, as well as your CEO office. So those are the 3 places that you can source the crates from. So I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to call my Terabyte in. Over here. Yeah, so just keep that in mind, man. If someone is locking onto you, instantly jump out of the vehicle. That the second you hear that beep beep beep, jump out of that bitch and get out the ride, because you are going to get lit up. And the longer you stay in there, because those vehicles, those sale vehicles, can only take like maybe 2, sometimes 3 hits. And the same thing goes for the MC Club stuff. You don't want to get your stuff blown up. So just in case, okay, like, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but if you happen to have, like, say 3 sale vehicles and 2 of them get blown up, right, all you have to do is just hit the home button and close your application, close the game out, go to quit, you know, go to the GTA thing, press start, and go down to quit instantly, and then you'll save all your stuff. Well, most of it. You'll be penalized like 2 crates worth, I think, but you'll keep most of it. You'll keep most of the stuff. So that's just in case you need to know that. So yeah. And also another thing too, if you're planning on selling in a lobby, and say you have somebody that's like, you know, you have a couple people with you that are in like weaponized vehicles and things like that, and then maybe you have another friend that's not in your organization that's in there, just message them and be like, hey, can you go into Ghost and kind of have my back? You know what I mean? That's what I do with a lot of people. I'll be like, listen, I'll just sit in my own organization. I'll go off the radar and Ghost organization, get in my Torador, and I'll just follow up behind you and you know, in case somebody tries to come up behind you in Ghost Organization, you could blow them up and take them out, you know, or your friend can, or whatever. So, yeah, that's a really good strategy too. The other night I was on, and the same two guys that I was talking about, they were, where's it at? Here, special cargo. So, oh yeah, always do the 3 crates. 3 crates is the best. Is it Divine Wood back? Okay, I haven't done this in so long. I'm gonna go grind some of these out real quick.
You got the.
Come on, let's go. Yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to mention those tips and tricks to you guys. Like, definitely remember that, to jump out the ride if someone's locking on to you. You know, remember, if you are a lower level, man, and you're not very experienced, and you're not, you're just trying to, you have a small warehouse and you're trying to grind stuff out, you know, don't be afraid to ask people if they'll help you, you know, because I know people hit me up all the time, like, hey, can you help me do some cargo, or whatever, you know, because not everybody on GTA is an asshole. There are a lot of cool people. Like, I help a lot of people grind, you know, and so don't be afraid to hit somebody up and be like, hey, can you help me do a little bit of sales stuff? Can you help me sell? You know what I mean? And they'll help you, you know. Just or look for other grinders that are in the lobby that are grinding, and just be like, hey, can I help you guys? If you guys, can you give me a hand, or, you know, after I help you, or whatever, you know what I mean? And people will help you. They'll help you all day. So not everybody's an asshole. So, but there are a lot of toxic people on here, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. So just a few things to kind of keep in mind, right? So, alright, that'll do it. I'm out of here. Good luck. Hope you guys make a lot of money this week. Peace.